back now with giving back to something that gives us so much, the water. The Virginia Institute of Marine Science hit the York River today to help refill the waterway with thousands of oysters. 10 on Your Side photojournalist Robert Rizzo was there, where the oysters will grow where they're planted.
We put these oysters out there. We want them to spawn.
That's an oyster.
Overfishing, pollution, and habitat loss have reduced many of the Chesapeake Bay's fish and shellfish population. Members of the Chesapeake Oyster Alliance are heading out to Sarah Creek with thousands of adult oysters to add to an already growing sanctuary oyster reef.
This may be a good year for oysters, but we're looking for the next year and the year after that. And one way to do that is by putting these juvenile oysters out into the habitat, letting them grow, and then reproduce.
There's a very wrong misconception that people of color aren't interested in fisheries.
Imani Black with Minorities Aquaculture was part of today's oyster replenishment, and it was her group that dumped overboard the adult oysters into the reef some 20 feet down.
It's not just about getting, women of color or people of color out onto farms. It's really having them bring all of their different skills, architecture, engineering, trade schools, all those different skills into the industry.
The sanctuary oyster reef not only will filter water, but it will build a much-needed habitat for fish, crabs, and other aquatic life.
The reefs that we plant on are not available to be harvested from. They do reproduce, and so they provide oyster seed for really the rest of the river system.
The group planted 10 to 12,000 new oysters to the reef today. Their goal is to be up to 10 billion by the year 2025 in the Chesapeake Bay. In Gloucester, Robert Rizzo, 10 on Your Side.